Hi guys, and we're out on MiRider1, and today we're going to take a ride up to Hartshead Pike, which you should be able to see in the distance. Don't know whether you'll be able to make it out or not. Somewhere just on top of the ridge there. Okay, it's going to be a good test for the MiRider, to be honest, because it's quite steep at the latter end. So I'll bring you back anything interesting on our way up. Okay, so we're at the start of the climb now guys, and there's a road gradually going up, but shortly as we get round the first couple of bends it gets quite steep. Well, not quite steep, it gets steep. So it's a good test for our MiRider today. We'll see how she does on a really big climb like this. I would say, yeah, about 85% of this route is uphill to the pike in the distance there. And then once we get the brew time, what's in the bag time, and then hopefully downhill all the way home, more or less, as they say. Okay, so let's get going. Okay guys, we've just got to the steepest part of the climb now, and don't know, you won't appreciate just how steep that is, but it drops down. Just to show you how far we've climbed, that down there, the skyline of Manchester. Okay, so we've got a bit higher to go yet, the pike's just there now, and this is actually the steepest part of the climb. Now I didn't think me and my legs or the MiRider got this far, and now this is probably maybe 200, 300 yards, a very steep climb. So let's see how she does and how my legs do. Okay, bring you back shortly. And there is the mighty Moira, the MiRider. Okay, let's give it a go. Well, to be honest guys, I didn't think we'd make that, but we did. Just that last 50 yards there, just through those trees there, it's a riverbed really. It's not really suitable for riding up on any bike, so there was just that touch of a bike. But Moira did us proud, it made it, it's made it up, and the pike's just there, so the last little leg now, and it's time for a coffee. And what's in the bag? Let's go. Well, didn't think we'd make it, but we have the legs, and Moira, the MiRider, Moira the MiRider, has made it to the pike. And there's the evidence. And just swing you around slowly to look at the view. We're looking towards Manchester now. I don't know what you can make out, but a little bit misty, but not too bad. See if I can zoom you in. There's the skyline. Just swinging round slightly. And over there somewhere we should get Oldham Civic Centre. Should just be able to make that out. So that's the view from Hartshead Pike. Over there we're in a floor somewhere, and further over the hills there we might pick General Bank up. Maybe not, maybe just that bit misty. Okay, and there we go. Okay guys, so it's time for what's in the bag today. Well, starters today, guys. Tea bag, whiteners, powdered milk basically, courtesy of Her Majesty's Forces, courtesy of my grandsons who are both serving. So we'll make ourselves a good cup of tea with that. Then, ta-da! Pot noodle, beef and tomato today, so nothing exciting. What we've got in the bag, currency cake as well. So I'm just going to enjoy that now and sit here and enjoy the view. Okay, see you shortly. Cheers, guys. Not a bad cuppa at all. Can't beat a simple pot noodle. Simple and effective. Beef and tomato. It's the spot. Well, enjoyed the pot noodle. Like I say, hit the spot and wind me up sufficiently on this dull, which it is a dull autumn day, but surprisingly it's very clear, so I can see for miles from up here, to be quite honest with you. Just enjoying the cup of tea now. Like I say, had me doubts whether the MiRider would actually make it up here today, but surprisingly enough it did, and as an added bonus so did the old legs. So there we go. It's a mighty powerful little bike. Certainly pleased with it. So I'm just sat here now and I'm just going to basically enjoy my view and enjoy my tea, taking in the scenery, contemplating my navel, as they say, and then we'll pack the bag away and see what battery we have used, and hopefully head down the trail and make it down the 626. I think we'll cut down through Groton, pick the 626 up and head back home that way, and hopefully make it in one piece, because must have took quite a bit out of the battery. I haven't looked yet climbing up here. I'll put the details on when I get this together as a little vid. Okay, so like I said, just want to sit here, enjoy the scenery, take everything in. Remember, get yourself out. Good for the cabbage, good for you physically, good for your well-being. Oh, excuse me. Let's just have a look. There's the MiRider. Well, I'm just letting that drink cool down. See what we've got on power levels. So let's just have a look. Blimey, 39.1. That's the voltage that's left at it. Can you make that out there? 39.1. To say we're just short of 42, and the climbing we've just done, that's not bad at all. That surprised me. That really has surprised me. So there we go. Just turn her off a minute. There we are. So the MiRider doing us proud once more. Right, actually made myself another coffee, so I'm just going to sit and enjoy that before I pack up now with my currant bun. Okay, so never fails to surprise me, that mighty MiRider1. No gears, remember, just the one speed, but 5 levels of assistance, and most of the way up I was in 3-4 and a good amount, a number 5 on the last hill, so not too bad at all that. Okay, so one last look at the view for you. Zoom in over Manchester when I get to it. There she is, the Manchester skyline. Okay, so I'll pack up after I've had this drink and head back, like I said, back through Groton and down the old railway line, the 626. Anything interesting, I'll bring you back. Okay guys. Okay guys, ready to rock and roll, suitably refreshed, and this is where I've been sat. Nothing there, little bit of wet where I spilt my coffee, but other than that, nothing. Just on the steps of the pike itself. There's the pike all the way up. Okay, but just look at this poo bag. Why do they do this? It doesn't half get me this. If they out in, okay, so it's quite populated here, so I don't recommend it, but don't put it in the bloody bike, just flick it over in the grass against the wall or something, not where kids or people are going to walk. How stupid can you get? You know, it just beyond belief. It really is beyond belief. There's just been one young lady up here, and she was sat throwing a ball for a dog, and she was up here quite a while really while I was having my drink, and then she set off and she'd been gone about maybe 5-10 minutes and then suddenly reappeared, and she'd come all the way back because she'd left a poo bag near the benches just down here. I don't know if you can see them, you might be able to. Yeah, so she walked back for about 5 minutes to pick them up, pick the poo bag up. You know, so not everybody's like that. I can only presume that they'd put it down there to have a drink and then decided, or just forgot it. I can only presume they just forgot it, because people just don't do that. Anyway, let's get down the road. Not much I can do with it, only throw it out of the way so nobody stands on it really. I'll do that and then head down the road, and like I say, I'll bring you back if there's anything to look at as I'm going down the lanes. I won't be doing much filming now, but I might take a few photographs. Okay, see you shortly. Just brought you back just to quickly show you a nice little feature, a clock on this cottage here at the bottom of I think it's actually Lanehead Road, this. Yeah, there it is, Lanehead Road. So I'll be going up Nose Lane up that way now, past St Agnes Church and School I think it is, and down into Groton and then along the 626. So truck coming, so I'm getting out of the way. I'll bring you back later. Okay, so made it back home now. More of the MiRider's back in its shed. Going to get myself a cup of tea, and I must admit I'm very pleased with the performance. So I've just done over 10 mile, and like I said, all the way out really it's quite steep hills, so it was uphill I'd say 85% of the way to the pike, and then basically mainly downhill coming back home. So still a couple of hills, but mainly downhill. Nice ride home actually. so it performed really well, and the voltage on the showing on the display there is still at 36.5. so overall I don't think that's bad. It's performed much better going uphill than I thought it would do, and I'm getting more and more confident with the bike. It's yeah, for me I think it definitely suits me better than the Brompton, having the thick tyres, integrated wiring to a certain degree, the batteries inside, it looks nice and neat, and it's a comfier ride in my opinion, and it's only my opinion, and it's what I ride in. It's the type of riding I do, which is mainly off-road. I can still fold it up and get on the train and the tram with it, but I'm not too keen. I don't think I'd get it on the bus, it's a little bit heavy for that. But overall, pretty pleased. I think to beat it, if I'm going to get something to beat this now, it'd have to be the Brompton G-Line. If I was upgrading myself, I think I'm coming to consider the MiRider 20-inch GB3. It's still quite a lot of money, but I think that would be suitable for me, or even, what's the other one called? Estari. So it would be a toss-up between the Estari and that. If I were flush, then I would get the Brompton G-Line, I think, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. Okay, so remember, hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like. Comment your opinions, MiRider to Brompton, or what, you know, type of riding you do. And please help us out. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers. That'll do me. So if you would, like, comment, subscribe. Okay, remember, good for your old cabbage, good for your physical health. Get yourself outside. God bless.